Hey, I'm Tal from Why Horror, and welcome to part 2 of checking out the Office posters with Tal, which is now, I guess, the name of the... Anyway. Right here, a Phantasm poster for Don Coscarelli's 1979 masterpiece. This poster originates from the former Yugoslavia. It's kind of exciting to have posters from countries that technically don't exist anymore. It's great art, it's nice and compact, and dig that funky font. It's pretty good too. Right above it is the Spanish poster for The Beyond, which is one of my favorite movies. This is the Italian artwork, which made its way to Australian posters and the Argentinian posters and the Spanish posters. One of my favorite pieces. Of course, if you've seen the film, that never really happens in it, but close enough. Here, let's go over to that side. Pretty good, eh? Right here is one of the German designs for George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, my favorite movie of all time, and one of my favorite posters of all time. It really feels a lot more like an Eastern European poster from a communist bloc country. This is just mind-blowing. It's somehow psychedelic and impressionist, and I don't get it, but I love it. This is a kind of an oddball poster from Spain for Lucio Fulci's City of the Living Dead, or The Gates of Hell as it was released in the States as. Somehow you got two priests. There was really only one priest in the movie, and the oatmeal-faced zombie. So there you go, City of the Living Dead. What a movie. Kind of iffy poster, let's face it. This is a US half-sheet poster for the film Squirm, art by Drew Struzan, who has done a lot of mainstream posters. You would recognize his Star Wars stuff and his Harry Potter stuff, but this was kind of when he was doing a more illustrated, sketchy kind of vibe, like the kind you would see in his Black Sabbath album cover work and his Alice Cooper album cover work. It's one of my favorite posters. I think it's one of the greatest horror movie posters ever made. It's scary and freaky and ugly and kind of has a comic book vibe that I love. Right below it is an Australian insert poster for Creepshow, art by an artist who signed as Joanne. Joanne did several posters, including Scanners and Popcorn, a bunch of really great movie posters, Savage Streets, and an underappreciated artist. Right here we're looking at the Italian poster for City of the Living Dead. This is the 2-sheet design. Of course, it looked different as a 4-sheet, and this is the blood eye crying variation. I love it. It's Enzo Sciatti again. One of my favorite movies of all time. This is a UK bus stop poster for a double feature, a double Canadian feature of Shivers and Cannibal Girls. Shivers, of course, the first horror feature by David Cronenberg, and Cannibal Girls, directed by Ivan Reitman and starring Eugene Levy and Andrea Martin from SCTV. So it's got a bit of a CanCon cachet to it, and it's one of my favorites. Well, I mean, come on, they're all my favorites, really. But this is really one of my favorites because of the very sort of exploitation-looking color scheme that comes out of it. The X rating always sells it, you know. That's a UK poster. Pretty great stuff. Right over my shoulder here, this is the Italian 2-sheet for Zombie 2 again, so that's the third poster for that movie we have up here. It shows the awesome sort of zombies emerging from the foggy forest scene. An exceptional movie. An exceptional poster. Okay. This is the Italian Saggiatone for Last House on the Left. Again, it's got that kind of grimy vibe to it that's perfect for the movie. I mean, that's exactly what the movie's about. It's pretty grimy too. Right here is a Spanish 1-sheet for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and as you can see, it's autographed by the director Tobe Hooper and the star, Leatherface himself, Gunnar Hansen. This is such a fantastic design for a film that sort of whose poster designs were really kind of straight ahead and illustrative, and I don't want to say realist, but definitely sort of more representative of the movie. This has a very pop art kind of wild color scheme with the checkers flying off the pants and all that, so it's a really interesting, exciting poster. And that's it. So thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the posters, and keep those awesome donations coming. See you soon.